Welcome again to Driving at Home. Today we have a couple of stories that we're going to share with you about the revolution out there for nuclear energy power generating plants. First one here is Sask Power reaches agreement with GE Hitachi for SMR development and planning. So this is a good development for Canada because as they report here in the local paper called Discover Moose Jaw, they say that Sask Power announced on, early February of 2024 that it has reached an agreement with Hitachi to advance small modular reactor development in the province. So this is a good development for everyone, because if we're all going to be trying to get into the electric vehicle market and buying electric vehicles that we're going to be plugging in at our houses to be able to take advantage of the revolution in zero carbon transportation, then we are going to need to have enough base load power generation without any carbon to be able to supply that constant base load power. And the only way we're going to be able to do that is really with nuclear power, because as we know, in the United States, Canada and whatnot, probably over 50% of the current base load power generating capacity is generated using fossil fuels, and that is not zero carbon. So they say here that the agreement will allow Sask Power and Hitachi to work together in the nuclear power projects planning and share expertise in the design, fuel source, and fabrication of the small modular reactor. If you want to see more about small modular reactors, check out our prior videos. They say gaining detailed technical specifications, requirements, and designs to the reactor is necessary for our planning work and license applications. Sask Power President and CEO said in a press release. He says also leveraging experience and expertise from our colleagues in the nuclear industry is an important part of our planning work. So they're in planning stages. This is good, but it's kind of late on the draw because we need this power now. We don't need it in the future in order to be able to really supply the infrastructure needs for electric vehicles and all the electric requirements that we have coming up here soon. Not just electric vehicles, but also electronics that are just ramping up everywhere all the time. It says Sask Power selected Hitachi in June of 2022 as the technology that would be used for its small modular reactor project. It is the same technology that will be used by Ontario Power Generation for its new Darlington New nuclear project. It's a boiling water reactor that can produce 300 megawatts of power from a single unit. Many times they use fleets of these units that come into play to provide the total power that's needed in a location. Sask Power is considering locations in Estevan and Elbow areas as possible locations for the small modular reactors. So, good news for Canada, for the world, and hopefully in the United States, you all can get on to your leaders to also bring in more nuclear power generating capacity to be able to power the electric vehicles of the future. Now, one thing you need to do is make sure you give me a thumbs up for this video, because who else is bringing all these news items to you but us here at Driving at Home? because we care about all vehicles, electric vehicles, even old-fashioned ICE, internal combustion vehicles, everything. So check back with us, subscribe so you can come back and enjoy some more of this great coverage. See you later.